What is self-neglect? Self-neglect describes a range of behaviours that result in an adult neglecting to care for their personal hygiene, health, or surroundings. When it is reasonably likely to cause serious harm, we consider calling a multi-agency meeting under safeguarding. Examples of self-neglect can include not seeking help or accessing services to meet health and social care needs, an inability or unwillingness to manage one's personal affairs, an inability to avoid harm, a lack of self-care to an extent that it threatens personal health and safety, neglecting to care for one's personal hygiene, health, or surroundings, or hoarding items or animals. What factors can contribute to a person self-neglecting? A mental or physical illness, addiction, or trauma may have an effect on the person's abilities, energy levels, attention, organizational skills, or motivation. Self-neglect may be intentional or active self-neglect, which is when someone makes a conscious choice and actively refuses to take action when it is needed, or unintentional or passive self-neglect. For example, lapses in concentration that may make someone forget to attend to or not prioritize their personal hygiene. How we respond to self-neglect. The local authority have a legal responsibility to respond when they're made aware of concerns about self-neglect. Responses to self-neglect are on a case-by-case basis. For more complex cases, a multi-agency approach may be required. Whether or not a response is required will depend on the adult's ability to protect themselves by controlling their own behaviour. There may come a point when they are no longer able to do this without external support. For example, staff working with the adult will get to know the person, offer assessment of their needs, work with the adult to hear what is important to them, consider the risks to both the adult and to others, and work in partnership with other services. How can you respond if you are concerned about self-neglect? If you're concerned that someone you know may be neglecting their basic needs, get in touch with Richmond Council Adult Social Services.